So we're looking at two incredible full-frame cameras from Canon, the R8 and the R6 Mark II. Now, they share a whole lot of the same DNA, but there's a pretty big price gap separating them. In this explainer, we're going to break down exactly where your money goes and hopefully help you figure out which one of these is the right tool for your creativity.
$1,400. Yep, that is the exact price difference between these two cameras. It's the gap that separates a really great full-frame camera from a no-compromises professional powerhouse. So the big question is, what are you actually getting for that $1,400? And here they are, side by side. You've got the Canon R8, which Canon calls an advanced mirrorless camera, clocking in at just over $1,000. And then there's the R6 Mark II, a pro-level tool that'll set you back almost $2,500. The conflict here is pretty clear. It's all about value versus professional-grade performance.
But before we get into all the differences that make up that price gap, let's talk about the single most surprising thing these two cameras have in common. Honestly, it's the one thing that makes this whole comparison so fascinating.
So here's the wild part. They share the exact same heart. Both of these cameras are built around the same 24-megapixel full-frame sensor. What does that mean? It means if you put them both on tripods, in perfect lighting, the raw image quality, the detail, the colors, all of it is going to be identical. This debate isn't about which one takes a better picture, it's about which one helps you get that picture when conditions are tough.
Okay, so if the image quality is the same, where in the world does that $1,400 go? Well, it really boils down to three major categories, and depending on what you shoot, these can be absolute deal breakers. Let's get into it.
First up, and this one is huge, stabilization. The Canon R8 has zero in-body image stabilization. Zilch. You have to rely completely on your lenses to have it. The R6 Mark II, though, has a powerhouse 8-stop system built right into the body. That is a massive deal if you're shooting handheld in low light or trying to get smooth video without lugging a gimbal around.
Next on the list is professional reliability. The R6 Mark II gives you exactly double the battery life. We're talking 580 shots versus 290. And maybe most importantly for any kind of paid work, it has dual card slots. That means you can create an instant backup of every single photo you take. For a wedding or a once-in-a-lifetime event, that peace of mind is just priceless.
The third major difference is the autofocus system. Now, the R8 has a very good system with over 1,000 focus points. But the R6 Mark II, well, it has nearly 5,000. That huge number gives it this incredible ability to track fast, unpredictable subjects all across the frame. Think birds in flight or an athlete sprinting down the field. It's just on another level.
And this performance difference keeps going when you look at the mechanical shutter. Now, both cameras can shoot a crazy fast 40 frames per second with their electronic shutter, but the mechanical one tells a different story. The R6 Mark II shoots twice as fast, 12 frames per second compared to the R8's 6. That literally doubles your chances of nailing that one perfect moment in an action sequence.
Okay, so we've got all those key differences in mind. Let's start to build a profile. Who is the Canon R8 actually for? Let's see if this sounds like you.
You should go for the R8 if what you care about most is portability and, of course, saving that $1,400. If you're a traveler, a street photographer, or you just want a camera you can carry all day and barely notice its 461-gram body, this is your camera. It's perfect if you're mostly shooting in good light, you can manage your workflow with just a single memory card, and you're not trying to capture professional-level sports.
All right, now let's flip the coin. Who's the person that's going to look at that extra cost and see it as a worthwhile investment? Who is the R6 Mark II really built for?
The R6 Mark II is your camera if reliability is just non-negotiable. If you're getting paid for your work, especially for events you can't redo like a wedding, then those dual card slots and that bigger battery are essential. If you're shooting fast action like sports or wildlife, you absolutely needed superior autofocus. And if you're a serious filmmaker, the ability to record in raw video for color grading, that's a total game changer.
So we've looked at the specs, we've broken down the key differences, and we've built the user profiles. It's time to boil this all down and help you make that final call.
At the end of the day, this decision isn't really about which camera is objectively better. I mean, the R6 Mark II is definitely more capable, but that doesn't automatically make it the right choice for everyone. The real question is about which set of compromises you're willing to make for your specific needs and, of course, your budget.
It really comes down to two clear paths. Path 1 is all about value. You choose the R8 and you get that amazing identical image quality in a body that's lighter and way more affordable.
Path 2 is about performance. You choose the R6 Mark II for the professional-grade tools that pretty much guarantee you can get the shot no matter how tough the conditions get.
And that brings us right to the final question you need to ask yourself. Is your creativity better served by saving $1,400 and having a lighter camera, even with its limitations, or is it empowered by having the professional tools that just remove those limitations even if it costs more? The right answer? Well, that depends entirely on you.